The third National Hypertension Census showed that the incidence of hypertension in adults over 15 years old in China was 11.88%, and it was calculated that there were at least 80 million patients with hypertension in the whole country, and the patients are becoming younger and younger. The data issued by Health newspaper shows that China has 130 million patients with hypertension, namely 1 out of 10 persons suffers from hypertension. Hypertension has become a common and frequently occurring disease in the modern civilized society. It will affect the normal work and life of people in the early stage and damage heart, brain, kidney, and so on in the advanced stage, and even cause patients to lose ability to work and even death ultimately. The World Health Organization, WHO, lists hypertension as the second top killer, endangering human life and health. What shall we do in the presence of hypertension? I believe that most people will say, take antihypertensive drugs. Antihypertensive drug is helpful to keep the blood pressure balanced, but it is not advisable to take medicine for a long term. The common saying says all medicines have toxicity to some extent, and almost no drug with the definite therapeutic effect lacks any adverse reaction. The main side effects of hypertensive drugs are erection dysfunction, premature ejaculation, sexual hypofunction, edema, hemorrhage of digestive tract, arrhythmia, and so on. Therefore, medication is not an ideal therapeutic method. Now someone may ask, is any safe and side effect-free method for lowering the blood pressure available? I can answer you clearly, yes. Why? Medical researchers have done clinical studies on animals with hypertension and the patients with primary hypertension patients for many years, and found that ion transport dysfunction of cell membrane occurs before and at the early stage of hypertension, blood viscosity, vascular resistance, and blood pressure increase. Therefore, the blood pressure can be lowered effectively by balancing the potential of human bioelectricity. First, let's know something about the definition of bioelectricity. Bioelectric phenomena occurs in cell unit. Biologists point out that every cell of organism is a mini generator. As it is known, human body is made up of nearly 60 trillion cells, and body fluid nourishing the cells. Each cell, and the body fluid, are fundamentally formed by molecules and atoms. In the normal cells, the inside and outside of the cell membranes are in a dynamic positive and negative potential, change with the cell membranes as the boundary. For the positive and negative potentials are usually in a non-equilibrium state. Minor potential differences between the inside and outside of cells occur, and can discharge the metabolites, waste, from cells to the outside. Such activity of cells are called metabolism. The dynamic equilibrium state of human cells is the foundation of life and health, and the equilibrium between yin and yang emphasized by the traditional Chinese medicine. Health requires that the bioelectrical potential keeps the above dynamic equilibrium state, because if the potential in human cells is higher than the outside, it is difficult for cells to carry out metabolism, resulting in cell activity disturbance and acceleration of aging of cells. The inactivation of each cell can cause human physiological malfunction, render human body in a sub-healthy state, and even cause diseases. It firstly causes disorder of vegetative nervous function and menopausal syndrome, and then hypertension, hypotension, articular scoliosis, cerebral paralysis, heart diseases, allergic diseases, neuralgia, lumbus pain, and various visceral diseases resulting in skin aging, such as papulosis, skin speckling, and small skin wrinkles. In conclusion, it is essential to keep the positive and negative potentials of the body in a stable state for the purpose of keeping healthy and preventing the extraneous adverse effect. However, in our real life, dust and automobile tail gas in cities take away our negative charge. Plastic and chemical fiber products carry away our negative charge. Iron cars that we take every day rub away our negative charge. And nervous emotion also carries away our negative charge. The electromagnetic wave from abuse of cell phones, computers, televisions, and so on consume our negative charge. Meanwhile, the ground surface covered with tarred road and concrete prevents the natural potential regulation of human body. Long-term unbalance of positive and negative potentials will damage our health greatly. Therefore, it is necessary for us to use TIENS pressure-lowering device to make up for the lacking negative charge rapidly, safely, and effectively, so as to supply inexhaustible power to cells. TIENS pressure-lowering device is a medical product developed for balancing human bioelectricity and increasing negative charge of human body. It has healthcare device number and medical device approval number. It is helpful to recover the balance of human potential safely, easily, and rapidly. The operating principle of TIENS pressure-lowering device is to achieve the balance of human bioelectricity, the balance of yin and yang and comprehensive balance, by regulating potentials of the impaired cells through the bioelectricity principle. Its core technology is the inserted high-tech binomic closed-circuit chip, VIC. It can decrease the loss of negative charge in the most effective way and treat the redundant positive charge by VIC to form closed circuit with human body to convert into negative charge for the human body. When using TIENS pressure-lowering device, after junction between the terminal treatment gear and the human body, its VIC circuit will activate the biologically closed electric circuit of the human body, named as internal drive, and regulate potentials of the impaired cells to the goal of preventing various common diseases, hypertension, headache, alopecia, asthma, odontalgia, gastrointestinal diseases, kidney disease, rheumatoid arthritis, hypotolenal diseases, and so on, and to achieve the objective of improving body constitution and health condition. TIENS pressure-lowering device can lower the blood pressure safely. Therefore, it is the best choice for improving hypertension symptoms. It applies the VIC circuit to form a closed circuit with human body, with the aim to directly regulate the abnormal potential of human cell membrane based on human bioelectric field, and remove spasticity of small artery, and rapidly regulate the unbalanced pathologically abnormal potential to the normal physiological potential by augmenting the negative electron and the static repulsion between surfaces of red blood cells. Thus, the TIENS pressure-lowering device can reduce the blood viscosity and resistance of blood cells and blood flow, play the subsequent regulation and integration function, clean off cholesterol and neutral fat depositing on the endarterium and clear blood vessels. So it is helpful to lower blood pressure instantly in the near future and achieve the lasting effect superposition so as to treat the root cause of disease in the long term. TIENS pressure-lowering device can effectively relieve headache. Endless headaches may happen in one's life, and migraine is one of the most common headaches. Young people, especially young women, are prone to this disease. Failure of timely treatment of such disease can cause lots of other diseases. TIENS pressure-lowering device plays an active role in regulating headache. To massage head with TIENS pressure-lowering device for 3 minutes can obviously relieve headache arising from cell phone radiation. Nowadays, the science and technology experience leap-forward development. Electronic products such as microwave oven, cell phone, television, air conditioner, refrigerator, computer, and so on bring us office automation and improve working efficiency, render convenience to our life, and enrich people's life. However, these products produce adverse effect on human health directly or indirectly. The operating electronic products give off electromagnetic wave, namely electromagnetic radiation, which can cause a series of biological effects. Exposure to strong electromagnetic radiation causes brain development retardation of children with tender and delicate nervous systems and disorder of biological clock. TIENS pressure-lowering device can also reduce a series of radiation damages appropriately. TIENS pressure-lowering device has the refreshment function and is suitable for the great middle-aged persons and the elderly brain workers, young students, and drivers. When they are tired, fretful, under high pressure of study, under blocked thought, and obtuse in understanding, drowsy in driving, they may use the TIENS pressure-lowering device to relieve such circumstances immediately. Massage of the head with TIENS pressure-lowering device can refresh people and enhance memory, and facilitate people to work and study vigorously and soberly. TIENS pressure-lowering device possesses the function of lowering blood pressure, but also raises blood pressure of patients with hypertension to the normal level, because it achieves a therapeutic effect by regulating human potential balance, so it can work on patients with hypertension effectively. 3 methods of application are available for TIENS pressure lowering. Opposite holding by hands. Unfold one hand and hold the metal ring. Leave the other hand unfolded naturally. Make fingertips. Opposite holding by hands. Unfold one hand and hold the metal ring. Leave the other hand unfolded naturally. Make fingertips. Combing method. Hold the metal ring with one hand and ensure the close contact between the treatment gears and the cephalic skin. Comb it up and down, back and forth at 20 to 30 times a minute, just like combing hair. 2 to 3 times per day and 3 to 5 minutes every time. Pushing on heart method. Hold the metal ring with one hand and ensure 3 groups of treatment gears closely contact skin at the heart region. Different methods of application are available for different patients and different groups. Patients with hypertension or unstable blood pressure can apply opposite holding method, pushing method, combing method, or push it on to the point where the traditional Chinese medicine treats hypertension. 3 to 5 minutes for each time, and do not talk when using it. Patients with coronary heart diseases can push method it on heart for 3 to 5 minutes. Patients with nervous headache can comb the headache part at uniform speed, or leaving it on non-fixed points. When remove radiation, patients can comb the headache at uniform speed, or leave it on non-fixed point for 3 to 5 minutes to relieve headache caused by radiation. For beautification or prevention of baldness, people can apply beautification methodology or comb head at a uniform speed. For spasmolysis and relief of pain, people can keep it at the painful part or non-fixed point or massage them for 3 to 5 minutes. People with muscle strain can place TIENS pressure-lowering device on the bump massage for 3 to 5 minutes to ease the pain. Patients with deficiency of the kidney can apply back scrape therapy. Keep the bioelectric circuit closed and put 2 TIENS pressure-lowering devices on 2 sides of spine and corresponding spots of kidney. It can tonify the kidney when rotating inwards and treat nephrolasitis while purging the kidney. Young people with graying hair can apply combing method to control baldness, protect hair, and turn graying hair into black hair. People of 30 to 60 years old with graying hair can apply this method for at least 3 times per day and 3 to 5 minutes each time. Teenagers can apply combing method for 3 to 5 minutes each time to refresh themselves and get better memory. Hypertension is one of the most common cardiocerebral vascular diseases with increasing incidence rate and mortality in recent years. Although there are many hypertensive drugs, they have great harm in nature. Is any safe and side effect-free method for lowering the blood pressure available? Yes. TIENS pressure lowering device is the best choice for you to reduce hypertension safely and rapidly. The TIENS pressure lowering device can notably improve hypertension and unstable blood pressure, and it also has favorable therapeutic effect on nervous headache, radiation, coronary heart diseases, and so on.